Alright, let's look at the homework 7.5, problem number 8. Alright, so let's evaluate this integral. Alright, so I don't like having these square roots floating around. I'm going to use a substitution first. Alright, so I'm going to let u be square root of x. Alright, so which is the same thing as x to the 1/2 power. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take the derivative, du over dx is equal to, derivative of that is 1/2 in front, x, and to subtract 1 from 1/2 is a negative 1/2. Right? So this is going to be equal to, so 1 is on top and 2 is still downstairs. Negative puts x on the bottom, and the 1/2 power is equivalent to square root. Right? So we got that. Alright, so then next step would be, we can also replace square root of x by u. Right? So let's go ahead and do that. So it's going to be 1 over 2 times u. Alright, so we are interested in finding an expression for dx. So I'm going to take the reciprocal of both sides. So we have a dx over du is equal to 2u. Alright, then we can just multiply both sides by du. So we have an expression for dx. dx is the same thing as 2u du. Alright, so this is going to be equal to, right? So you have integral 22. You can place it outside if you want, but let's see, why don't we do that? So I'm going to put the 22 outside. Then we have an integral. Alright, square root of x is now u. Right? Then you have a e to the u. Right? Then dx is 2u du. Alright, so we need to clean up a little bit. So I'm going to pull 2 outside and incorporate that into 22, so it becomes 44. So this is going to be equal to 44 sitting outside. Then we have an integral. Alright, so you have a u times u, so there's u squared. Then we have e to the u du. Alright, so first thing is we're going to actually, let's see, so this is going to be integration by parts, right? So I'm going to take the derivative of this guy, you get the 2u, and take the antiderivative e to the u is going to be e to the u. Alright, so by integration by parts, we're going to get this, right? So you have a 44 is sitting outside, right? Then I guess I have to put the big bracket, right? So first we're going to multiply diagonally first. So it's going to be u squared times e to the u minus integral. Then we multiply these guys together. So it's going to be a 2u e to the u du. Alright, so we have that. Alright, then we're going to have to do another integration by parts. So here, take the derivative of 2u, right? So that's going to give us 2. And the antiderivative e to the u is e to the u, right? Then we're going to have this. Let's see, I'm going to keep 44 outside. Alright, this first term is already finished, so I'll just copy that. U squared e to the u, right? And then we have to, don't forget the negative sign, right? So multiply diagonally, so you have a 2u e to the u minus integral, and multiply horizontally, so you have a 2 e to the u du, right? So we have that. Alright, then we're going to just to clean up a bit. So you have 44 still outside. Alright, and you have a u squared e to the u. Right, so distribute the negative sign, so it's going to be a negative 2u e to the u, right? And here, distribute the negative sign, so it's going to be plus, right? Antiderivative of 2 e to the u is 2 e to the u, so it's 2 e to the u, right? And plus some constant c, right? Then we can pull out, let's see, all three terms have e to the u in it, so I'm going to pull it out. So I'm going to probably write it this way, right? So 44 is sitting here, right? Then I'm going to pull out e to the u right here. Then we're going to have u squared from the first one, and a minus 2u from the second terms, and a plus 2 from the third term. Then you have a plus some constant c. Right? And then all you have to do is put the square root of x back in. So this is going to be equal to 44. Right? So you have a square root of x squared will be x. Right? Well, absolute value of x, but we assume that the x not non-negative. And a minus 2 square root of x plus 2 e to the square root of x plus some constant c. All right, so let's type it in. All right, so what we got was 44 x minus 2 square root of x and plus 2, then e to the square root of x plus some constant c. All right, so let's check the answer. All right, I came back and looks like we got this one correctly. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.